Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at adverbs. So let's go over the definition for an adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb and answers the questions how, when, where, why, how often, how much, to what extent, what condition. Okay, so adverbs, let's look at this first sentence. The car was being driven very fast. So very is our adverb, right? Because it's modifying fast. And adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or another adverb. And so fast is our adverb. The car was being driven fast, very fast. So it's modifying another adverb, right? So remember, adjectives modify nouns and pronouns, and adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Okay, so let's look here. Ben was rather hungry after his workout. So in this sentence, rather is our adverb, right? Because it's modifying hungry. Hungry is our verb. What are we saying about Ben? That he was hungry, right? And so rather is our adverb. And so think of the questions that it's answering. How hungry was he? He was rather hungry. How fast was it going? Very fast. So those are our adverbs. And so when we go learning all about our adverbs, it's just when we go down here on our quid it quos, right? So when we dive deeper into these parts of speech, the simple, the flexional, and then the affirmative or the negative, right? And so these are all on chart I, talking about adverbs, right? The different degrees, the different types. Our flexional adverb, that's our ly. That's an adjective plus ly. That's what we do all in IEW, right? When we add our ly adverbs, right? And then there's multi-word adverbs. There's a phrase and a clause. And someone actually asked Adlin that this week, what the difference between a phrase and a clause. And that's why it's important to remember the song, a phrase is a group of words that does not contain both a subject and a verb and may be used as a single part of speech, right? So here in the field, that is a phrase, and it's used as a single part of speech, right? So it's an adverb, it's an adverbial phrase. And then a clause is a group of words that does contain, excuse me, both a subject and a verb, right? So here, this is our subordinating conjunctions, right? The when, while, where, as, since, if, although, whereas, unless, because. Those are all of our subordinating conjunctions, and those are adverbial, right? Our who, which clauses are almost always adjectival, but our when, while, where, as, since, if, although, whereas, unless, because are almost always adverbial. Okay, so that's the clause, the phrase. So memorizing those, I'm going to sing that real quick so we can go over it again. A phrase is a group of words that does not contain both a subject and a verb and may be used as a single part of speech. So here it's adverbial. A clause is a group of words that does contain both a subject and a verb. So that's here, right? So when we try to figure out if it's adverbial or adjectival, it's important to figure that out so we know where to diagram it when we're diagramming our sentences. All right. So that's a little bit about adverbs.